With so many projects popping up on the Cardano blockchain right now, I think we can make a little video covering some of the lesser known projects. Two of these are yet to mint. One of them had a successful pre-sale, and they're just projects that I think are pretty cool. I like the art about them. The first one is the Wizards Nft. You can see that they have 868 followers on Twitter, and here's a sample of their artwork. So it does look like it's all hand drawn, and they do have a unique variety of traits which I want to highlight, and there's also a bit of a story behind this project which I find pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed by the website. I like the fact that they've got this hand drawn banner here that does come into the theme of this whole Wizards thing. It does almost look like a whole Harry Potter type vibe, which I really like about it. And even the text that they've selected, you can tell it has that whole kind of witchy type of text to it. So I really like that. You know, you can tell that it all correlates nicely. We do have information about the team as well as a roadmap, and they do make a whole little bit of a story about the project too, which is pretty cool. And I'll leave the links in the description for you to have a read of this yourself. But I do want to go over the roadmap with you. One thing that I do want to highlight is the utilities that they're planning to implement in the phase one, and that is implement utilities such as royalty fees, which will be split 75 to 25 in favor of the holders. For more information, please see FAQ. So I like the fact that they're giving the holders some of those royalties. They also do plan to build on a phase two, which will be the witches. So we've got the wizards, the witches, and then they're going to move into phase three, which is the elves. Things do start to get interesting in phase four, with 3 out of the 4 phases released. The fourth and final phase will be to release our game. The outline of the game will be 4 houses which will compete in a series of games, and the winners receive a prize ADA pot provided by us, the creators, which we will build upon from our percentage of the royalties. So I'm pretty interested to see what they do about a game. I would have liked a bit more information here regarding that. However, hopefully we do see a bit of an update about that. I do want to check in the Discord as well. Maybe there's some more information there. They do have a small server of 189 members, and like I mentioned in this video, I do just want to bring some smaller projects to your attention, because I think these big ones are just overshadowing them and people are missing out on some of the ones that are coming out. We don't have too much information here regarding the actual game, which is a shame. Hopefully we see an update on that. However, we do get the whole backstory of the project, which we could read from ourselves. Like I said, this was on the website. I'll leave the links in the description. One thing that I actually find pretty interesting is they don't have a price of the wizards. They actually say, as the above, we're going to leave this decision to our followers. We want to ensure everybody has the opportunity to try and to mint and own a wizard, and we would ensure the mint price is affordable to all. And I really respect the fact that they did that, because it tells me that they do care about the community, and it leaves the door open for newer investors who want to just dip their toes into Cardano to get into these cheaper projects, decide on a price that they can afford, a community-driven price, and hopefully they like the project and enjoy it, but like the art, like the roadmap, like what it stands for, and get a part of the Cardano community. And from there, they could move on to other projects as well. So I do like the fact that we are seeing some projects coming out and letting the community decide on the price. I think that's a fair thing, and something that I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see more of. I do really respect the fact that the team have included this here, and it's something that I hope to see more about. Follow along on Twitter and Discord for a chance to join in with our live Q&A sessions with the team. So the fact that they're willing to get on live and answer any questions you might have does give me a whole lot of respect, because it tells me that the team are willing to put their face on the project. They're willing to announce who they are, get behind it, care for the community. And I do always look for this, because I feel that if a developer or a team behind the project isn't willing to put their face on it, then why should I be willing to buy it? And that doesn't seem to be the case here, the fact that they're doing these live Q&As. And next project is one that has already minted, and they're doing a pretty good job at keeping the community alive. It is the Creepy Cardano. So they had a sold out first release of 1,500, and now we're heading towards a second release of 1,000. And I think it's pretty cool. I think that they have built a strong community, and I'm seeing that in the Discord, people are definitely looking forward to the next stage of this project. Here's a sample of the art, and I do like this style. I've covered this project in a video before. I personally minted myself, and I like their roadmap. I like where it's heading, providing they're able to execute on what they say. I think there is some potential in this project. I do want to point out that the next drop will be another set of females, and there will only ever be 2,000. So if you want a chance to grab one of these females, you can either look on the secondary market or wait and see for the next mint. I do know that they have 16 legendaries in the next mint, and I'm sure there will be a lot of people excited to try and get their hands on one of those as well. Another thing that I want to highlight is that this is another project with a docs team, which is something that I really respect, and it just does make me feel a lot better, the fact that they've done this. I'm really looking forward to stage 4 of this project. I think this is where we're going to start seeing projects move ahead. Now, I know right now that a lot of projects are just working on getting their community built up, getting their NFTs out in the market. However, over the next year to 2 years, this is where we're going to start to see which projects come ahead, which projects actually fulfill on their roadmaps, which projects do make games, and this is where things will start getting interesting. This project here wants to build a card game that will be fully interactive on the Cardano blockchain, and specifically to your wallet, in which your characters will be pulled from your wallets. More info to come in early 2022. So I think it's pretty cool if they're able to integrate the actual NFTs that you own in the wallet into the game. And the fact that it's a card game, I've mentioned this in a previous video about this project, I believe that it gives them the chance to maybe turn that into a real world game as well, and maybe send you real cards with your characters. So I think that's something that they could do, although they don't say they're doing that here. It's just an idea that I personally had that, and that I believe we might see in the future. But I'd be very interested to see, providing they're able to execute. And this is the risk about these projects, particularly the smaller ones. You're really betting on the team executing, and if I do see them executing this card game and it's a good game and it really does connect to your wallet like they hope. The next project is the Happypus NFT on Cardano, and I think the art for this project is really, really cute. It's simple, it's eye-catching, and it does have a whole cartoony vibe. You can tell that this to me does look like it's a hand-drawn piece. And it's a pretty cool little thing to have in your collection, maybe even a good NFT to buy and give to your kids. If you've got younger kids and you want to get them in Cardano, I think these are the type of NFTs that you could do for that. So I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good aspect or a use case for a cute little cartoon like this. So there's going to be 3,700 of these available, and they already had a sold out pre-sale. We see they have made perks of being a holder. Official pre-sale launch. You can participate in the official pre-sale launch by being a top 20 Happypus collector. So that's pretty cool, the fact that they are rewarding their owners like that. And the fact that they did have a sold out pre-sale is awesome. We can see some more samples of the art, and like I said, I think this is a mad little NFT to give to your kids, for example, and get them going on Cardano. I think this is awesome for that reason. I might buy one and give it to my little brother, to be honest with you guys. I was having a look at the FAQs, and this one here caught my attention. The fact that they've said they have a return and refund policy. I know a lot of projects do offer refund if there was any mistake in the transactions. However, the fact that they've put that up there just really legitimizes the project, in my opinion, and it's just a cool little thing. I wouldn't mind seeing some more projects doing that, so good on them for that. I want to tell you about something that this project did that did make me respect them a lot. When I first was looking at them and I jumped into their Discord, I realized they had like 2,000 members, and I thought that's a large amount considering that there weren't that many verified. So I reached out to the team and I said, hey, is there any particular reason for this? Because my first thought was a red flag. Is this someone, are these bought followers? Is this going to be a potential scam? And what they said was essentially, and it made perfect sense, that they ran a lot of giveaways and shitting competitions, and it did bring a lot of bots to the Discord. But what they said was, let's clear them out. And they deleted all these extra members. So you can tell that they are here not to inflate these numbers. They are here to be transparent. And the fact that I noticed this issue, I reached out to them and they deleted all these members, which is something that they didn't have to do, does make me respect them that little bit more. And we see that they have 845 members, and when we jump on the general chat, although it's a smaller Discord, we are seeing conversation. And one thing that I always like to do is jump into the welcome page, and I'll come in and I can see how often people are coming in, how many people are coming in, where they're getting invited from, and it just gives me an idea about the growth of this project. They're also going to donate 10% to a good cause, and they've left this up to the community to decide where it should go. So I really respect the fact that they're doing this, and I am seeing a community that is building. I'm seeing a project that's small, a project that's simple, but a project that is really trying to grow here. That's what I personally see, and I do think the fact that these NFTs are small and cute and simplistic, like I said, I reckon this is the first one that I'm looking at that will make a good gift for a little kid. I'll leave all these links in the Discord so you can check it out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more NFT videos, just press here. This is a playlist of NFT videos by me. Also subscribe to my channel. The button's here. It's free to do. So go ahead, do that now. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still watching, you're an absolute legend. Jump on, click these links, watch these videos. You never know, you might find a big project.